In 1955, the Kahnawà Mixed Choir recorded a performance that until now has never seen the light of day. And here, exactly 60 years later, a CD launch will be held on Sunday, December 6th here at the St.Francis Xavier Mission. A CD launch and kind of party, I guess, to celebrate a very significant event.
Apparently in 2003, Father Louis Cyr was pastor at the time. Him and a group of choir members got together and were organizing and sort of categorizing the music that was accumulating in the vault with the idea of maybe preserving it for posterity. So anyway, that's what happened. And Skippy was a part of the choir at the time, and he also felt that this music needed to be preserved. And Skippy was a successful businessman at the time, so he generously funded the whole expensive endeavor. He contracted Chuck Barnett to transfer, however they're going to do it, to transfer the music. And they did do that. Chuck Barnett, from what I understand, transferred all the music onto a hard drive. And from that hard drive, there were 5 listening CDs that were made. And Vera and I, Skippy gave Vera and I four CDs to listen to. And we did. And we were blown away, absolutely blown away by the beauty of this music, especially the 7 last words. When Vera and I heard it, we were wondering, we got to do something about this. The public has to hear this. We've got to do something about making it public. Okay, so why don't we do it? I called MCK. MCK put me in touch with Dewaduni Zakta. Dewaduni Zakta put me in touch with the Welcome Center and Allison Jacobs. Allison Jacobs was a godsend. She was so enthusiastic about the project that she just gave us a boost. And it was her suggestion for us to submit a proposal to the Caisse Populaire for their annual community help program. So we did that. We submitted a proposal. And then we prayed to Kaderi. And Kaderi answered our prayer, because what the board of directors at the Caisse Populaire did was remove our submission from the list of submissions and gave us an out-and-out donation. And so that's how it started. That's how we got the money to do this. After Mass, we're going to have, it's a Sunday, so there's going to be a Mass in the morning. In the afternoon at 2 o'clock is the official time for the launch. And there's a few speakers. Vera and I are going to be speaking. Skippy, I think he has said he'll be speaking. And there might be a possibility Father Cyr will be here. So there's going to be a little bit of speeches made, not very long. And there are going to be 2 selections from the actual CD that will be played. And let me tell you, it's going to absolutely blow people's mind. It is beautiful.
This was recorded in 1955. Well, the choir sang the 7 last words in St. Catherine for the first time. I don't know if this was recorded then, but then they sang it afterwards in Orisville. But that was 1955, and the director was Father Caron. And let us not forget Mr. Houle, our faithful organist. Oh my gosh, he's been coming here for 65 years. Can you imagine that? He's 93 years old, and he still makes it here every Sunday and for funerals.
So he's actually on this recording?
Yes, he is. Yeah. He's playing the organ, yes, because he joined in 1950.
Wow.
So 55, he was playing the organ for this 7 last words.
Will he be here?
He will be here, yeah. We're going to acknowledge him that day. We have a plaque ready for him. And also, there will be a basket for donations for Mr. Houle, because he's been coming so long. We felt everybody should contribute, So we'll have a basket, and you can give donations on that day, and it will go to Mr. Houle. It doesn't cost anything to just come and listen, just for, I don't know how long it's going to last, maybe an hour, for the whole thing. We'll see as time goes on. But, yeah, we would love to have the family members present for this occasion. It's so special.
Chuck Barnett was the technician that was contracted to do the work. And as I was reading the article from the Eastern Door in 2003, I was struck by the beauty of, if you don't mind, I'll quote him. Okay, he says, I am just a technician, but I'll be honest with you in this regard. No recording I ever had the chance to work on has had such a profound effect on me. I mean, I'm pretty much an engineer at the core, and I can honestly say that I have never been brought near to tears by anything that's to come out of those machines until now.
In the 1800s, it started with a blind organist who sort of got people together, and they sang in the Mohawk language. And then she was succeeded by another blind organist called Josephine Douglas, who took over from this Miss Louise Jacques.
Any relation?
Actually, I was looking it up, and I couldn't find her. Yeah. So anyhow, that's how it all started. The choir started, bit by bit. And then Father Hauser became the pastor here in 1927, and he organized the choir. And after him, 3 years later, Father Bernier came in. He was a doctor in sacred music. And he really did a good job with the choir, because he taught them this unique style of singing, And they were so famous. They were famous all over the place. Even four choir members were selected to go to Jerusalem for their international singing contest or something to that effect in Jerusalem. So, they were very well known. They sang all over Quebec and Ontario and Midland. And, of course, every year they went to Orisville. Every year, Labor Day weekend was the choir going to Orisville every year. And that stopped. But we no longer go there. So that's the history. And after Bernier, there were many other directors that came in. Father Caron came in, and he taught them how to sing the Mohawk the way it should be sung,